So I had this idea where I would take one of Ryland's favorite wrestlers, Keith Youngblood, who is one half of the Northeast Wrestling Tag Team Champions Adrenaline Rush, bring him into Sephora, have him pick out a full face of makeup for me, and just keep in mind he has no idea what he's doing.
I'm gonna let you know right now, to me a full face, from what I understand of makeup, is like lipstick. So
what could possibly go wrong?
Nail it.
That was the tester that you just put in there. So we're here at Sephora. We're getting ready. They open in a few minutes. And what are we doing today?
Well, from what I understand, I'm getting your credit card.
This is true.
Right, so that's always good. Free money. And I have to go into Sephora and I need to purchase a full face.
Full face.
Okay. So I'm gonna let you know right now, to me a full face, from what I understand of makeup, is like lipstick, mascara, eyeliner. I don't know. That's pretty much it. I
did make
know
you a
anything
cheat
else.
sheet, so if you want to glance at the sheet,
okay,
you can glance at the sheet.
I will be glancing at the sheet. That's not even a question, because I don't know what a full face is.
So let everyone know where they can find you, what you do, give them the 411.
Okay, well my name is Keith Youngblood. I am one half of the Northeast Wrestling Tag Team Champions Adrenaline Rush.
The next show is coming up.
Yes, we have a show in Bethany, Connecticut on October 20th. Dan and I are defending the Tag Team Championships against, so definitely come out to that if you can. Go to northeastwrestling.com for tickets and all the information on that.
Okay, awesome. Let's go.
So I just got my first look at the cheat sheet. I was told I'm going to have 5 minutes to study, which absolutely did not help me in school. So it's probably not going to help me too much now. There's a lot of stuff here, way more than the 3 things I predicted that I was going to have to pick. Now I've been a painter for about 10 years, so I think I'm going to do okay with color matching, possibly with her skin tone. That I don't know for sure. But I'm familiar with primer, so that's a good start.
Okay.
Basically everything else I'm at a complete loss. So
awesome.
Yeah.
It's gonna go great.
Yeah. So I'm gonna.
So if you had to guess,
okay,
what do you think this full face is going to cost?
I have nothing to go off of for price points on makeup. I know it's more expensive than it should be. I don't know, man. I would have to. It's gonna be over 100. Well over 100.
It's gonna be way over 100.
See, that's crazy to me because I look at this stuff and I'm like, that's like $12. I'm glad it's your money.
Thanks a lot. So they just opened, and are you ready?
No.
Let's do it. All right, calm down. It's okay. No. He's not allowed to have help right now.
Yeah. He's on a hunt.
Oh
yes.
yeah.
All right.
Yep.
I get it.
I wanted to say yes. I need help.
No, I might give you a lifeline, but that's if you're like desperate.
What do you call this? I'm already desperate. I'm looking at one thing. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Concealer. That was on the list.
It is on the list.
Yeah. I like pineapples. I'm gonna buy this because I like pineapples. That's it. I don't even know what it is. What is it? Eyeliner? Is this eyeliner? No, this is mascara. No. Shadow.
Yeah.
Got it. Third time. You're in trouble. You know that.
Oh, I knew before I even got here.
Making sure.
So do you have any suggestions?
You have like the look of fear on your face.
I do. This is much more intimidating than almost any match I've been a part of because I know what to expect in a wrestling ring. See, all this tells me is that this is for a leg.
Right.
That's it.
And that's
I don't know anything else about this.
Please don't choose that color.
Wow. I just picked it up. Just an example.
Thank God.
Now I'm gonna pick it.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna buy that pineapple. I'm just saying.
Okay, it's all you. You have your list.
I don't know where to find time.
Oh, you're gonna start an order? Well, I guess that makes sense.
Probably, yeah. For someone who knows nothing, I think
Okay.
that's bad.
Okay, primer. Let's do it.
I don't even know what it looks like. This is a terrible brand. Okay. Well, it's $40. It better not be terrible.
Yeah.
Is there cheaper primer? I don't
I mean, you...
I don't know why I'm cost conscious. I'm a cost conscious person.
I don't know why either. It's not your money.
I know, but I feel bad. I don't want to like bankrupt you.
Hey,
First
declare bankruptcy!
Okay. Check.
See, this is makeup for professionals.
Exactly.
So clearly, this is where I should be shopping.
This is where your skill should come in, though.
What makes you say that?
Well, because you said you were good at color matching.
Okay, so the foundation is important to match to your skin tone.
Yes.
Okay. See, I don't know. I don't know anything. That's the whole point of this. Oh, why is the foundation so low? I'm 6'3", so this. I'm far away from the ground. This is terrible. This is $30.
How much is it?
This is $30.
Yes.
Ladies, stop with the makeup. It's so expensive and you don't need it. If it makes you feel good, go for it. But... Is this true to color? Is that even going to help me? I don't know. I just assumed it would... Nailing this. Nailing it.
That was the tester that you just put in there.
I got
Spoke too
overconfident.
soon.
I got overconfident. Shit. Is that good?
Yep.
I'm still nailing it.
Yep.
And I didn't buy the tester this time.
Thank
I got an
God.
actual box. And now I need bronzer. What's in that bag? Is that like is that VIP?
Yes.
I
No.
can't go back.
That's skincare.
So we're not doing that. I saw bronzer like 6 times. Now I can't find any. I'm not looking anything up.
Don't cheat.
I didn't cheat.
I mean, from the looks of your basket, I feel like you did a lot of research.
You know what's funny? I thought about it, and then I started watching stuff on Netflix. Okay, so what is bronzer? Why do I need it? Can I ask
Bronzer?
that? Yeah.
It adds like just a little warmth to your face.
Okay.
Like a sun-kissed look.
So there's bronzer and highlighter, and then there's a bronzer called highlight.
But that's not a bronzer.
It's not. Is that a highlighter?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. I can't get past it. I think that everything is with each other, but it's not. What the heck is that?
That's highlighter.
This is highlighter too?
Yeah.
It's pretty dope. Shiny. I like that.
Now, if you wanted to get super crazy,
Ah.
there's blush palettes.
I feel like that's better because that I only have to buy one thing,
Right.
but you get options. That doesn't help. I thought that would help it.
I'm not here to help you.
No, I'm very aware of that. I feel like we should go lighter on all the
Okay.
second lighter tones.
Oh, that's a thumbnail right there.
So is that. Yeah.
Okay, what's next?
Still doing okay? Highlight.
This is where it gets serious.
Serious?
This highlighter is serious.
Okay. Why?
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 because you should be glowing at all times.
That's fair.
So you're doing pretty well so far, so don't mess it up with the highlighter.
100%. This is where it goes bad.
Okay, great.
So now the pressure's on. But I do great under pressure. I won the tag titles in a ladder match. I won the tag titles in a street fight. What did you say, glow? With the highlighter, what did you say?
Glow.
Glow? Okay.
You're glowing.
I glow under pressure.
That's
That's a t-shirt.
That's an Instagram bio.
That's a vocal trademark. I don't want to see anybody
Trademark
else with that
that.
shirt. More. I had a full. I'm like, oh, my last thing. Oh,
Yeah, let me show you over here.
What are we on?
We're on mascara. So mascara is for your lashes.
That's correct.
Okay, I knew that. It's got that crazy, like, Christmas tree looking brush. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I know.
I think you did cheat.
I know everything I need. I don't. I don't even know. It's
Were you watching Jeffree Star to prepare for this?
I
Do you know who Jeffree Star is?
no idea who that is.
Can't relate.
Okay, so the only thing I saw his name with Taco Bell once, because I know Taco.
Yeah.
So I saw him. I saw his name. That's
Okay.
all I know.
All right. Acceptable.
Does he have a brand?
He does. Not here.
So now there's no. You need to. What is this?
It's better than sex
This is
mascara.
highly inappropriate. Okay, I have a legitimate question.
Yeah.
Why is makeup so overly sexualized? Because see a lot of that stuff in names.
Yeah. Well, Too Faced and NARS especially.
Okay.
They have a lot of sexual names.
Is it to like appeal to an older age demographic? Like a more loyal buyer?
Honestly, I think it sells better.
Yeah, well, sex sells, so
That's true.
that's fair.
Because look at the first mascara that you went to.
Well, that's because I was offended. No, I'm not offended by anything.
You're not offended.
I'm not offended by anything. I doubt that it's true. But, I mean, that's you just putting stuff on. Calm down. Oh, it's support. I can't say that. So there's not so much color with this. This is more
It's really just
how
black.
to make it pop.
Yeah.
So the darker you go with your mascara, the more your eyes will pop. So if you have a lighter eye, you would want to go with a darker mascara to make your eye pop.
Well, mascara is either black or brown.
Well,
So we want to go
triple
with black. Yeah, we want to go the blackest of blacks for your mascara. Okay.
Eyeshadow.
So you might want to head back that way for the pineapple. That's the only help you're getting. I'm done.
See, now I'm not sure if pineapple works. And I can't look at any of the colors I already purchased because they're all in boxes. There's a lot of stuff in here though. This song is the worst. I'm a fan of Tay Tay. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, but this is, I wouldn't say a fan.
You're a fan.
I enjoy. She's alright.
Okay.
Yeah, she's alright.
All right.
This has a lot of stuff. I'm going with the pineapple. Okay. It's got a lot of choice.
I'm not mad at it.
This bag is getting heavy. I didn't think that was going to be an issue. That'd be curl. Eyeliner. Is eyeliner eye pencil? Is that the same thing? You draw the liner with the pencil, yeah? Okay. Now I know there's a lot of styles that you do with it, but it's all the same. So you go darker with this as well, generally.
Well, you can really do whatever you want. So there's colored liner, there's black liner, there's brown liner.
It's too much customization. Too much. Too many choices. And everything's on the floor. I get beat up for a living. Getting up and down is not easy. I feel like black is the way to go with this.
It's up to you. What do you think?
I think black is the way to go with it.
Okay. That's the tester.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crayon. Why don't you use a crayon?
Because you cannot use crayon.
Crayola is a fantastic brand. They're not a sponsor, by the way, but they're a great brand. Why aren't they called eye crayons? I would buy an eye crayon. This one doesn't open, it's broken. I think it's a test.
Well, it probably needs to sharpen.
You have to sharpen it too.
Yes.
I guess that makes sense. It's a pencil, so. I feel rude. I look at the camera instead of you when I'm talking to you.
You're fine.
Now, do I need lip liner? You have to line your lips too?
Yes.
I gotta line everything.
Oh my god.
Is that to define it? Or do you draw fake lines to make your lips
I
look
don't
like
draw
they're not
fake
actually lips? You're trying to screw me up.
Okay, so let's find eyebrows and then we'll go back to lips.
Okay. So I thought I knew where the lip stuff was. Well, it doesn't matter. It's all
It doesn't matter.
Oh, boy. What the heck am I looking for? What do you put in your eyebrows?
Eyebrows. Like eyebrow pencil.
There's eye pencils and eyebrow pencils.
That's correct.
They're different.
So like to draw in your eyebrows.
I can't. I've never done that. So
Okay.
Are these just like fine tip? Well, this is brow mascara. See, that's confusing.
So you would put that on after you filled in your brows.
So you need both.
You don't need both. Okay. I don't use both.
Okay.
Yes.
So many things. I feel like I should believe you because you know more about this than I do. Although I'm kind of killing it.
Maybe.
There we go. That's one of the first things we bought. This is an ounce of material for
It's
$30.
standard, yeah.
Okay. This is not an ounce. And it's the same price. It's actually more expensive. None of this makes sense. You makeup people, the people who make makeup, not the people who use it. You need to get your stuff together. I almost swore I can't do that. Okay. So maybe I just go bright red lipstick with a black lip liner.
You're the worst.
I mean, clowns are cool.
This could be the end
What?
of literally everything.
Now I'm being threatened. It's on film.
When you see me walk by you on October 20th,
Yeah. Are you gonna wear the full face though? That's what we should do. You should have to wear it to the show. See, she shouldn't have said that. Because now I got ideas. That makes the stakes way higher. That gets views.
well then you better start over.
Stakes are higher. Start over. I've been killing it. Get out of here. Star Girl. I don't know why I'm looking at that. Look how shiny this is. It's crazy. Sorry, I got distracted. And I can't stop stop looking at this disco lipstick right now. This is
Cafe
insane.
Disco? That's what I should have named it.
That is what they should have named it. That is really I don't even like pink, and that's like super eye-catching. Spent a lot of time on this, so. Now I gotta go searching for the box too. What a mess. They don't have the one I wanted.
What do you mean?
I don't see it. It's a 060. 080. 47. I feel like that's like fate telling me that I was the wrong one.
Are you trying to match Cafe Disco?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay.
That's the point of the challenge. So would I want to go like a darker pink or a lighter pink with liner? If I were going to go with, because this is a really deep pink.
I would go with like an in-between.
That was a nice non-answer. I like that.
Tester.
It's so deceiving. Setting spray, and then we're done. Would we like the fragrances? I feel like that would be confusing, right? They could do fragranced setting spray.
They
Does
do
anybody
have that. Peach scented.
I like peaches. No worries.
That would be in the Too Faced section.
And that is where we will go.
Oh, yes, they do.
Hangover. They're making makeup that helps with your hangovers now?
Absolutely.
2018.
So the peach section would be here. So literally everything in this section smells like peaches.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I feel like Too Faced is in like 2020 and everybody else is slacking.
2013.
Yeah. In 2018, don't be 2013. Be 2020.
That's a t-shirt.
That's a t-shirt. That's a long t-shirt. Do you want to matte everything? Why would you want that? I thought the point was to glow, and then you matte it down. That seems silly.
Just learning. There are glow setting sprays, there's mattifying setting sprays.
So this is like your clear coat in terms of paint, almost. Because it sets everything, it's the last step, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay. And then it has sheens to it. So this is clear coat. I can do it. I like peaches, but I don't like matte.
Direction.
Nailed it. See, now we cut that down and I find it in like 30 seconds.
I'll totally do that.
That'd be great. You're gonna like time lapse me walking the entire store now. Just because I said that.
See how they do different things?
Yeah. They all do the same thing.
So,
it's written in different.
how long do you want me to keep this makeup on my face?
Well, if you're wearing it to the show,
Ugh.
then it's got to be all night because Northeast Wrestling kills it all night. Yeah, so when I saw the list, and I hope there's like a slow motion of my face, but I can't believe how much stuff goes into that. Like, that's insane. A bag this size, just for your, I'm actually speechless. And that doesn't happen very often. I always have something to say. I'm shocked at how long that list was, how heavy that bag got. Is insane. $600 from that.
But that was a full face. Like, we talked about that. That's
Yes, it's
that is
everything
a top to bottom full face.
Which is more understandable, but
Well, is it?
no, it's not. that should have still been, I don't know. And I'm good at guessing prices on things. Like, I do that in stores. I'll walk in and be like, that's 20 bucks, and it's 20 bucks. But like, the makeup is like a whole different world. I had no idea what to expect going in, especially price point wise. So that was...
Like, what did you think like a normal price was? Like, did you have an idea in your head?
I really only know, like, because I don't go into Sephora's. I don't go into stores that like specialize in makeup. So like, everything I see is like, if I saw a price point on the makeup, it would be maybe a Claire's or a CVS.
Claire's?
At the most.
Do they still have Claire's?
Well, there's icing. Isn't that a Claire's deal?
Oh,
affiliate?
Yeah.
See? But again, that's just like literally from walking through the mall. Or like my girlfriend's like, oh, I need a hair tie, and she runs in there. And I walk in and I'm like, oh, it's like $10 for some like 3 eyeshadows. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's something you see in like a CVS or Walgreens. So that's all I've ever been exposed to. So for foundation, which is just like your base layer, apparently. I'm talking like I know things now.
Watch out, Jeffree Star.
Hey man, stay away from my Taco Bell. That's my deal. That's mind-boggling. That something like that would be $60, and it's kind of a racket. And that's something I think that is not fair for women in this world, is that your stuff that is specific to you, or it's not really, the makeup isn't specific to you, but that's marketed to you, is so outrageously expensive. Females definitely get the raw end of that deal, and it's not fair, and these businesses should stop it, to be eloquent. It's a monopoly. I feel like it's a monopoly, which is illegal in this country. Stop it. Stop charging people too much for everything. Right. Food's too expensive. Now I'm on a completely different topic.
Oh,
this was fun. I enjoyed it. I don't know who Jeffree Star is, but I am no Jeffree Star. I feel like it's probably a good thing. He sounds...
Honestly, though, like, you're coming for him.
I killed it.
At this point.
I killed it. I think if it was a Sephora buy-off, I think Jeffree Star would win. But if he ever tried to get into a wrestling ring, that's a different story. So,
Definitely.
don't mess with me, Jeffree Star. He's probably a really nice guy. I have no idea.
He is. I have met him.
Okay, but that was fun. That was fun, and I think my paint experience helped a lot.
I think so too, because I didn't know that. So that kind of
Kept it secret.
shook me a little bit.
Because that helped me with color matching. That helped me kind of understand like the steps involved. That there's some kind of base layer, like a primer, and then so when you paint, you get your primer, your base coat, and then your clear coat. So if you put it into your makeup terms, it seems like, you know, foundation, concealer, that's kind of your primer, and your primer. And then your base coat is your actual colors, your shadows, your lipsticks, that kind of stuff. And then I guess your setting spray would be like the clear coat. It finishes everything off. So I think that helps. But the actual makeup,
I think once you got to color,
I was good.
yeah.
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 I'd
Because
agree
then
with
you kind of just went
that. Right.
and did whatever. All right.
I think I did good.
Yeah. How do you think Dan would have done in this challenge?
Horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Okay.
That would have been, maybe you need to do a
So like a
second
part
episode.
2? I mean, I'll have to get another brand deal before I do a part 2.
Okay, so like, I said it in there, and I don't know if you picked it up or whatever, but I'm very cost conscious. I'm not cheap, but I'm not used to having a lot of money. So I always look for stuff that's like, not cheap, but in middle of the road at best. I never go for the high-end stuff. And then I'm walking around buying, apparently, Dior is very expensive. I should have guessed that from the name, but I didn't. And I bought 3 things, and the pineapple, because who doesn't like pineapple? So I thought that was a safe bet, and that was $60. So, yeah, no, Dan would do much worse. I think if you put us in a competition,
Ooh,
you give him an
60
episode
seconds
2.
in Sephora. And see who can...
Well, that might end in physicality.
Okay.
And I don't think we want
They
that.
probably won't let us film.
You put 2 wrestlers in with a time limit, punches are going to start, and no matter how much of brothers we may be, I think some punches might start flying if you give us a time limit. But if you do an episode
so we'll
2,
X the time limit.
if you give him an episode 2, and then you compare how well I did to how well he did,
Okay.
I'd crush him.
Okay, so back home, I'm about to dive into this bag, which is the largest bag you can get at Sephora. Today was wild. I honestly went into this expecting the worst for me. But come to find out, he threw a bombshell on me and told me that he was a painter for 10 years and pretty much color matched me to the T. So there's a lot of stuff in here. As you saw, he spent all of my money. So don't expect me to buy any of your t-shirts for the rest of your life. He did buy things that I already own in my collection. So I'm not going to open the new stuff. I pulled the old stuff from my own collection. So let's kind of dive in, see what we have here. I'm going to put everything that I can on my face. So let's see what happens. The first thing he grabbed was the Becca. This is the First Light Priming Filter Primer. I actually already have this, so I'm going to use the one that is already open and then save this for a giveaway. So we have that. And then the foundation that he chose was the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Pure Brightening Serum Foundation. He color matched me in Bare Linen, which, I have it right here, is my exact shade. So that was spot on. So again, I'm going to save this one and then use the one that's open. And then this was actually one of the items that he gravitated towards from the very beginning because he likes pineapples. So this is the Tarte Pineapple of My Eye holiday set. So it has eyeshadows, blushes, highlighter, bronzer, mascara, liner, and a lipstick. So that's super fun. I'm actually really excited to try this. And then he grabbed the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder. Again, something I already use, so I'm going to use the open one and then save this one. And then he grabbed the Urban Decay All-Nighter Pollution Protection Environmental Defense Makeup Setting Spray. He chose this because there's pollution in the air, so he felt like the pollution one was a good idea. I've tried the original all-nighter, but I've never tried this version, so we're going to try that out. And then the Laura Mercier Face Illuminator in Devotion. I told him, don't mess up the highlighter. And honestly, I mean, I don't have this, and I'm not mad at it. It's a pretty good shade. It's pretty glowy, so we'll see what that looks like. And then he also went for the NARS Wanted Cheek Palette. This I also have, so I'm not going to open it. I'll use the one I have, so this will go into the giveaway. And then this is the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder Bronzer in 02. This I'm kind of scared about because when I swatched it, it's super orange. So I don't think this is going to work, but we'll give it a try. And then this is the Dior Lip Liner in 047 Miss. So this is basically just a hot pink lip liner. And then the Laura Mercier Lip Liner in Plumberry. I thought I had this, but I couldn't find it. It's just a plummy shade, good for fall. Oh, this was the Dior, this is Disco Dior that I've been literally talking about for days. This was what he got to match the lip liner. It is a good match. I don't think I would use both of them at the same time. This looks fine on its own, so we'll see. And then he grabbed the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. Again, I thought I had this. I can't find it, so we'll try that. And then the Dior Show Brow Pencil in 001 Brown, which I swatched this when I got home, and it's actually a pretty good match for my brows. And then the last couple things, there's a Laura Mercier lipstick in the shade Happy. And this color is okay. It's like a plum mauve color, but it has like specks of glitter in it, so I don't know how that's gonna look. And then the last thing was the NARS concealer in the shade Chantilly, which is the exact shade that I use, and you saw in the clip where he threw the tester in the basket, and that was pretty much hilarious. So I'm actually going to keep this one because you always need a backup of concealer. So that was everything he bought. So I am going to attempt to get a full face out of this, and we'll be right back. Well, I don't hate it.